The brand new Lions are here. I don't want to hear any of that same old Lions talk. We're taking this success and we're going into next year. I know that's hard to do, but we have the players here to do it, man. Started the season 1-6, turned around, got a winning record, finished the season 9-8. Unfortunately, the Detroit Rams couldn't pull one out for us earlier in the day when Baker threw that interception in overtime to a wide open guy downfield, and of course it was Quandre Diggs. So unfortunately, the Seattle Seahawks are going to the playoffs and we aren't. But right now, we just knocked off the Green Bay Packers' opportunity to go to the playoffs. We beat them in Lambeau. We finished the season very strong, 8-2 down the last 10. 9-8 winning record, doubled your win total from last year. So many positives going into the offseason that you can carry over. You have 2 first-round picks, 5 top 65 picks. That's so huge for this team, and we're going to have some cap space. You need to get some linebacker help. You need to get more defensive back help, and man, the future is just looking so bright for this Detroit Lions team, and that was so huge for us to go into Lambeau Field tonight and win on primetime football, put us on the notice of, you know what, the National Football League. The whole nation was watching. That was prime time. We went into Lambeau. It wasn't pretty the whole game. Goff was missing some balls early in the game, but when it mattered, we were making plays. And how about that hook and ladder play? How about the decision making from Dan Campbell? Dan Campbell, that's one guy I want to shout out. He's just been, for his improvement, he's just been completely different. He's been better. He's been getting better and better with his clock management. He's been getting better and better with game time decisions. He's not being as aggressive, and he's aggressive in the right moments, and he's learning. He's a guy that can learn from his mistakes, and that's what you want in a head coach. I am so pumped with where this future is going. It's unfortunate we're not going to the playoffs, but right now, the future's looking bright. One Pride, what's going on? It's your boy, T. Back at it again with another episode of Talking with T. Let's get into it. Let's get after it, man. On this channel, we talk about Detroit sports and we chase down the best version of ourselves. If that interests you, do me a favor and hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. It really helps the channel grow and get in the algorithm. And I really appreciate you for taking the time out of your day to rock with me, T. So let's dive right into this Lions victory, man. Like I said, unfortunately, we're not going to the playoffs, but there's so many positives to take out of this game and take out of this season. Let's start in with number 1. You started the season 1-6. When we started the season 1-6, I was calling for Dan Campbell's job. I think the whole fan base was calling for Dan Campbell's job. I think we were calling for Aaron Glenn's job. The offense was okay. Ben Johnson, he's been great for the rest of the year. But earlier in the year, man, this team was a mess. We weren't stopping anybody on defense. We were shooting ourselves in the foot. Didn't seem like Dan Campbell could coach anything. It seemed like he was just a football guy, just a biting kneecaps guy. Didn't know much about coaching, but he's completely turned around. Definitely deserves to be in Coach of the Year candidacy for that because he's turned this team around. They're finally fitting that. The biting kneecap speaks. This team does exactly what Dan Campbell, when he got asked that question in that opening press conference for him. What will this team embody? And they embody exactly what that speech is all about. And I cannot complain about that at all. And how about Aiden Hutchinson? 9.5 sacks his rookie year. Beat out his teammate and the other rookie leader, James Houston, who had 8.5. Kirby Joseph should have had 2 picks. Another phantom. It wasn't phantom. It was a hands to the face call, but they never called that in any other games. It's always when we're in Lambeau. I swear we get screwed in Lambeau all the time. And I was kind of bummed going into this game, I'm not going to lie. We were knocked out of the playoffs. I was like, what is there much to play for? And the more and more when Quay Walker pushed our trainer, and I just hate the Packers. It feels so good to beat the Green Bay Packers in Lambeau, to sweep them. We're 5-1 in the division. That's another positive, man. We should be favorites going into next year to win the NFC North. Same with the Minnesota Vikings. But I'm no longer scared of the Minnesota Vikings. I'm no longer scared of the Green Bay Packers because, frankly, we don't know if Aaron Rodgers is about to retire. It looked like from what they were showing at the end of the game that Aaron Rodgers was on his way out. Jordan Love's their quarterback. That doesn't scare me. Chicago's got the number 1 pick, which sucks. They're going to get Jalen Carter or Will Anderson. And they have a bunch of cap space. So Chicago's be sticking around here for the next couple of years, but the division is ours. We are here to stay. That's what's awesome. This is sustained success. Amon-Ra St. Brown, Sewell with the block, DeAndre Swift, the Kirby Joseph, James Houston, Derek Barnes, James Mitchell, all these guys are making plays for the Detroit Lions, and they're all going to be here next year. That is so huge, and it's so crucial. We're going to get Tracy Walker back. I hope we re-sign Deshaun Elliott. I hope we re-sign DJ Shark. I hope we re-sign a lot of these guys, because a lot of these guys, I hope we re-sign Jamal Williams. If we don't just re-sign Jamal Williams, I'm going to be upset. But right now, the future is looking so bright for this team, man. He did exactly what we needed to do. We shut down Aaron Jones. We shut down A.J. Dillon for the most part. And we let Aaron Rodgers try to beat us with Christian Watson, Alan Lazard, and Robert Tonyan, and Romeo Doubs. And we did it with a banged-up secondary, it's just, God, it feels so good to beat the Green Bay Packers. It feels so good to go out on a winning record and carry those momentum going into next year. The expectations weren't high to start in the training camp this year. Imagine what the expectations are going to be in next year's training camp. I can't wait for next year. I can't wait for the draft. I can't wait for free agency. I can't wait to keep improving this team. This team is going places. I'm telling you, man. Playoffs are bust next year. Division are bust next year, because Lions are here. We put the NFL on notice that Detroit is no longer a pushover. We're no longer the same old Lions. We are the brand new Lions. It's your boy T signing out.